Finishing up the probe with a quick test. Good afternoon, YouTube. It is 12:32 now on a Sunday. I have the probe part here. Well, it's not a part, but I mean it is a part, but it had a little problem with the way I wanted to do it. This is the part that goes into the probe end, the point end, I should say, and that didn't work too bad, but I could not get it to turn inside the tube like I thought I would, and it just didn't work. And what it instead it did, if you can see, I think inside there it bent the pin. In fact, it separated it from the perf board itself, and that's just not going to work. I did get it soldered like I wanted it up here, but it's just not going to work out like I want it. So what I have decided would be even a better alternative than this is to basically disconnect here and here and make me up a little twisted wire pair that'll go up. Well, the ground will go up here, and it'll twist up to here and here to be connected. This is the ground side on the bottom here, and so we'll put the ground on that one and the positive on that one, and I think this will allow this to turn, and I hope, and that way I will have the way I want it to be, and it'll be twisted as well, so I think that'll work out better. So let me, I've got my soldering iron heating up, and let me get this all apart, and I'll find some wire to put together on this, and we'll go from there. Bring you back in a bit. Hi, 1:08 now in the afternoon. I have the probe pretty much finished. I show you what I got here. This is how I did it. This is, let me get my pointy stick. There's our ground side over here, and here's our hot side on the pink, hot pink, and that goes to, well, you can't hardly see it, but there's a line running from the intersection of the two 15Ks and the 1 nanofarad capacitor here, and that runs over to here, and the ground is just exactly that. It's the ground coming from the bottom of the first diode here, and I believe there's something else in line. Oh yeah, this capacitor is in line too. It goes across there, and that's what that goes into. Now on the other side, I don't know how you can see it going up through there, but on here you can. Whoop! You can see me drop it. Here's the where it comes up through the hole and joins that ring around the BNC, and there's the actual clip that runs for the grounding on your whichever circuit you're working on. I've got it shrink wrapped to the I need a bigger piece of shrink wrap, but that's what I had, and that's what I used. This is not the actual, this is a prototype. Also used a fairly large alligator clip on the other end, and it is screwed there, soldered on the end of the wire, and this is good and tight, and that should make a nice ground. It's about 1 foot long. Measured that from on my tiles here. So that's about what I've got, and we are going to test this sometime. Oh, I need to put that's the other end. I forgot about that. I did take and wrap that wire around that, and that hasn't been screwed down yet, but I'm going to do that right now as soon as I find it. So what I'll do is screw that down there like that, and that should allow that to come over the top of that, and it does. And we screw it right on down like that, and there you go. That should give us a good point, and everything should work out perfectly now. The next part of this I'm going to be working on here is taking a look at my BDST, finding out what the hum is on it, and trying to go from there. So let me get to doing that, and I'll bring you back and let you know when I find out. Alright, you can hear what I have going on here. it is connected to the probe. It's set on the high gain. Now I can't get anything through low gain at all, so I'm thinking I've got something wrong in my setup here, because high gain works really nice, but low gain doesn't work at all. I can flip it over, turn it all the way up, I get nothing. And that's basically just going through the LM380 right now. So I should be able to get something. That's, you know, feeding in fairly good audio. So I'm not getting anything at all, and I fear that's our problem, or part of the problem. But you can hear I don't have the screws in it yet. Works fine on the high. So I'll have to figure out exactly where my problem is on this. But I just wanted to show you that I did get the, let me show you the probe connection here. Just going in through the clip lead to the audio cable from the phone, and same thing with this. That's the ground side. So you can see it does work really good. But like I said, I just got to figure out the problem with my BDST, where it's not working on low. And that's what I'm going to have to do. I need a signal tracer to do that, though. So, like I said, that's where I'm going to next. I won't make that on this video, but I will on the next time I work on this. I will let you know exactly what's going on with it. So, let me turn that off. Turn my phone audio off. The audio that you're going to hear on the video tomorrow, Monday, is some samples I took from my last car flapping video, and I basically took those sound samples, well actually just the camera sound, and did some filtering on them. Now, I also forgot to mention on that video that in addition to the difference in the camera, this camera here, also the tires that I just put on there made a heck of a difference. I don't get near the road noise that I got with the old tires. So I'm thinking that was part of the problem. And like I said, I just think that that's what I'm going to do another test with the ZE1. And basically, I like the video off the ZE1 much better than I do the RCA. I had some comments on the last one that it was out of focus, and I tend to agree. But this camera here just depends on what day it is and what the different conditions are. But sometimes the video is good. I think this probably looks okay, but sometimes it looks crappy, and it's the same camera. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing anything wrong. I'd have to probably get into the menu of this and see if there's a setting or something. But like I said, that's as far as I know, that's it. So, but anyway, I did want to mention the tires being a lot different on the car, so that has a lot to do with drowning out a lot of the noise. And so, anyway, that's that. Like I say, I'm not going to make this a prolonged thing. This will probably air Tuesday, being as I have one for Monday, and I had one today. The one today is on the probe. And like I said, it shows me putting it together. But again, I didn't get it all together now. Still not happy with the with this part of it. Let's see if I can get out of it here. This I don't really like it. For one thing, it's given me a little bit of a kink right there where it connects to the center connector, and I don't like that. I like the wrap. The wrap is about right, but like I said, it's just not perfect like I want it there. So it's working obviously because I just played audio to it, but again, I think what I'd like to do is when I get the real ones going here is maybe make a couple of twists, and then when I twist on the lid, it will do the other final twist, and I think that will be better. So, all right, that's all I'm going to say on this. Like I said, it is working. I'm liking it, and everything seems to be good on it. Like, it's good size for touching circuits and stuff, and I like that part of it. The ground lead is about right. Like I said, it's about a foot long, and so happy with everything so far. So that's going to do me. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you.